Hey guys, in this video we're going to be firing up the core with a few drills. I know it doesn't sound quite like yoga, but I guess it's a little bit of conditioning using some kind of poses and movements that we find in our yoga practice. And the idea behind it is to really build a strong core to support our spine, but also to start recruiting the deep kind of core muscles that are going to help us in our practice, especially when we start to fly. So things like inversions and arm balances, a lot of that comes from how much you can recruit the core and support yourself and lift yourself up by using those muscles. So give it a go. We're going to move quite quickly, so don't worry about keeping up. Take breaks where you need, and make sure you've got a pair of socks, and hopefully if you've got a bit of floor, a bit of slippery floor, that's going to be a lot more helpful than your mat for this one. But give it a go and let me know what you think. So we're going to start by coming down to a plank position. Usually in our yoga practice tend to take socks off, but we're going to leave them on. If you haven't got any socks on, then grab a pair because we're going to use them later. So you're going to come down into a plank position to begin with. You're going to really puff up through the upper part of the back. So you have this mushroom around the shoulder blades. If this is too strong, you can drop down to the knees or you can come onto the forearms. We're going to start working with the breath. So the shoulders stack over the wrist. You're pushing through your heels and lengthening through the crown of the head. And then begin to breathe and imagine that you're drawing the breath deep down into the base of the pelvis. So the belly button is drawing into the spine. Take a breath in, lengthen through the whole of the back of the body. And exhale, bring the concentration back to the center. Take another breath in. And exhale. 3 more here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So really drawing everything to the center line, pushing through the upper back. 1 more breath. As you exhale, send the tailbone high, downward facing dog. Just be wary of your slippery socks. Ground down through the hands, wrap the elbows together, and slowly lower the forearms down to the floor. Now pull up belly button to spine. Keep the tailbone lifted. We're here for 5 breaths. You can walk the feet a little bit closer towards the elbows if you have the space in the hamstrings. Take a breath in. Breathing out through the nose. In. Gazing perhaps between the thighs, pushing through your forearms. Good, 2 more breaths. Nice, release the knees to the floor, send your hips to your heels. You're going to draw yourself all the way forwards. Coming into a little bit of a cobra pose, just to strengthen through the lower back. So engaging these muscles through the lower back. Take a breath in, drawing the shoulder blades together, drawing them down the back a little bit more. Keep gazing at the tip of your nose. So thinking about the core not just as the abs, but the whole of this kind of trunk part of the body. So thinking about the abs, not just as thinking about the core, not just as the abs, but as the whole of the center part of the body. Take another breath in and exhale, lower down. Now from here, you're going to move the hands forward a little bit. Take a nice big stretch and then push the hands into the floor. I'm going to place the forearms to the ground. Push up through the upper part of the back. And then you're going to start to draw your knees towards your elbows. Good. Coming to sit up onto the heels. Push into the hands. Take the tailbone up to the sky. Now from here, you're going to try and get right up onto the tiptoes. So the shoulders are going to come over the wrists as much as you can. Bearing in mind, it's going to look a little bit different in your body to mine. Maybe you've got slightly more open hamstrings. Maybe you've got a little bit more lift coming from your core. Now squeeze up, pull up through the muscles in the base of the pelvis. Elma's excited. She wants to get involved. Good. Taking a breath in and a strong breath out through the nose. 3 more. In through the nose and a breath out. Keep pushing the ground away. Good. Inhale Exhale. This time take a breath in. As you exhale, you're going to slide the feet all the way down to the floor, coming back to where we started. If you need to lower the knees first, you can. And then draw yourself long onto the ground. So trying to keep some element of control through the core. As you inhale, you're going to draw yourself up. You can slide the elbows in. Maybe you come up onto the knees first. Pushing through the hands. Keep the belly button drawing to the spine as you bring yourself all the way up onto the tiptoes. Taking 5 breaths here in your own time. And when you've done your 5 breaths, you lower back down. Good, take a breath in. Using the exhale to lower all the way back. Keep squeezing the core, push the ground away, maybe drop the knees to support your back if you need to. Slide all the way back down. Take a breath in and a big sigh. Just one more time. Pushing into the hands. If you need to use the elbows, draw them in a little bit more. You can come up onto the knees first. Start to peel up through the core, push through your hands, taking it as far as you can, but only as far as you can go. Don't try and push it any further. Really lifting up, right up onto the tiptoes. And breathe. Nice. With your next breath, breathing in. And as you exhale, lower all the way back down. Knees can come to the floor. Pushing. Draw belly button into the spine to lower yourself back down. Good. Take a breath in. And then exhale, big sigh to release. Nice. From here, you're going to lower your forehead down to the ground. Keep your hands and feet as they are. I want you to try and think about lifting the lower part of the rib cage away from the floor. So you're going to press your head down, push your pubic bone to the floor, and as you inhale, draw the lower, middle, upper ribs away from the ground. 5 breaths. Keep pushing the toenails down. And exhale to release. Take a breath in. And a big sigh to let it go. 2 more times. Pressing into the hands, pressing into the toenails. Squeeze your glutes. As you inhale, draw the rib cage away from the floor. 5 breaths. Gaze at the tip of the nose. One more. And use the exhale to lower down. Take a breath in. And a sigh to release. One more round. Pressing into the hands, pressing into the feet. Squeeze the squeeze the thighs. Squeeze the glutes. Take a breath in. Peel the rib cage away. Last one. And lowering down. Nice. Bring the hands either side of the shoulders and then push back to a child's pose. Let the head soften down. Maybe release the hands back next to the feet. Take a deep breath in. And a big sigh, let it go. Nice. And let's reach the hands out in front of you. You're going to press into the palms. You're going to tuck the toes and come up to a downward facing dog. Pushing through the heels, lengthen through the back of the body, create that support through the shoulders. Now find that lift. So we've been working a lot to kind of lift up through the rib cage. See if you can find it here. Come right up onto the tips of the toes. And as you exhale, push back through the heels. This time as you inhale, bring yourself forwards to a high plank. Find that dome of the upper back. Draw your belly button to spine. We're going to take the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale. Exhale, take it across to the left. As you inhale, draw it back, three-legged plank, and then place it back down to the floor. Lifting the opposite leg. Breathe in, left knee to left elbow. Exhale to the other side. Take an inhale, three-legged dog, and exhale, place it back down. Squeeze pubic bone to the tailbone. Breathe in, bring the right knee to the right elbow. Keep it high as you cross the body on the exhale. This time you're going to drop the heel and reach the left fingertips up to the sky. As you exhale, place it back down. Inhale, take the foot behind you. Exhale, foot to the floor. Left side, inhale, pick up the leg. Bring it to the elbow. As you exhale, keep it high as you draw it across the body. Inhale, lengthen the foot out to the side. Reach the right fingertips high. And as you exhale, place the hand back. Inhale, lengthen the leg behind you, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale to the floor. Good, modify if you need to. Take a breath in, lift the right leg and bring the knee to the elbow. Exhale, take it across the body. Drop the back heel, keep that knee drawing high as you lengthen the leg out. And then exhale, the hand comes back down. Inhale, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, foot to the floor. Good, keep it strong. Inhale, lift the leg, bring the knee to the elbow. As you exhale, take it across the body. This is tough. Drop the back heel. Inhale, right fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, place the hand back down. Inhale, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, foot to the floor. Drop the knees, take a child's pose. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale to release. Nice. From here, let's draw the hands in. Take a moment, just close the eyes, settle the breath, steady your focus. Take an inhale and exhale to release. Good. From here, just take the feet from underneath you. And bring the knees into the chest. Squeeze them in nice and tight. You're going to take the hands behind the knees. And then as you inhale, pick up each of the feet one by one. Good. Bring the hands up towards the ears. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, draw belly button to spine as you lower the legs out in front of you. Good. As you inhale, draw up. And exhale, back down. Inhale to boat pose as an Navasana. Exhale to a low boat. Good. Inhale, draw it in strong. Try to keep the hands by the ears. And exhale down. If you can keep the legs straight the whole way, then please do so. Keep breathing. That's the most important part. Take another inhale. Bring the knees up. And as you exhale, release the feet to the floor. Take an inhale in. And an exhale to let it go. Let's take another round. So picking up the legs. Hands up by the ears, take a breath in. Exhale to lower, low boat. Inhale, draw it up, squeeze through the core. And exhale, lower back down. Inhale, engaging the muscles at the base of the pelvis to draw you up. And exhale with control. 3 more. Inhale, draw it up. And exhale to lower back down. Shins stay parallel to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower back down. Last one here. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach the arms out in front of you. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. Let's hold for 5 breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. Take a breath in, cross the ankles, coming into your downward facing dog. In fact, let's just take it straight to a long plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, knees to the floor, untuck the toes and push the hips forwards, shoulder blades draw down the back. Just have a little stretch through the abdominals. Maybe a gentle twist from side to side if it feels safe in your lower back. And then push through the hands, take it back. Find a child's pose. Hopefully your core is feeling fired up. It's a really nice one to kind of get yourself feeling strong before practicing inversions and that kind of thing. Let me know what you think. Namaste.